Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with, the Vladimir Jurowski London Phil live Mahler 9 on the London Phil's own label. I got to tell you, this packaging is just horrible. I mean, this thing arrived. I don't know if you can see it the way this is, but it is crinkled and bent and shredded. You know, it came in a single thin envelope that I ordered it from Amazon, I think it was. No, I don't know if it was Amazon or Presto. I don't know. But it was in this little envelope that had been stomped and crushed and destroyed. And then it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's skinny. It's going to slot into a wall somewhere. The only reason I may be able to find it is because it's so bent. It's going to take up 3 times the space something of this type ought to take. I'm very lucky in that the CD itself wasn't destroyed. CD's okay. Somehow it survived the process. But wow, what a trashy way to sell your product. Sorry about that, LPO, but I mean, it really is amazing. I mean, it's partly not your fault. Partly it's, of course, whoever delivered it, the mail system. But my goodness, these things are destructible and cheap. So there's that. But in the meantime, it's a really fine Mahler 9. Let's get to the point, shall we? I'm done ranting about packaging. Surprisingly fine Mahler 9. It's live, of course, and the playing is really, really good. As an interpretation, it's on the very swift side, which I like because we seem to be living in a period where people like to stretch these things out longer and longer. You know, the finale was starting to pass 30 minutes, which is really kind of scary, actually. Well, this one is 22 and a bit. This is back to Bruno Walter's tempos, Leonard Bernstein's first recording, Scholte's recording. You know, the people took the Adagio at a flowing speed, which was actually kind of nice. It was good to hear it that way. I must say, when I first heard it again, I was a little bit shocked. I mean, shocked at just how quick it seemed to be, especially the big climax, which, you know, can be so incandescent. And here he maintains the urgency all the way through it. And once you get used to it, it's marvelous. I mean, it has a tension and an impact, which is really exceptional, but unusual. Definitely unusual today, anyway. As for the rest of the performance, the first movement is wonderfully cogent, also urgent, on the quick side, about 26 minutes. Usually it goes about 3-4 minutes longer. I wish that the cataclysmic collapse had a really good crash. You know, when the orchestra hits bottom on the tam-tam and bass drum, it could have been a little bit louder, a little bit more terrifying, but it made sense. I mean, it's all in context. It makes sense. The ensuing funeral march passage is beautifully done. The bell sounds, obviously he's using bell plates or something like that, are nicely captured. Very nicely captured. There's a lot good in it. Really much more good than not good. The urgency and the passion is pretty exceptional. Especially for, you know, modern performances. The 2 inner movements are marvelous. The first scherzo is really clunky. I mean, the accents are really hit hard. The woodwinds are forward and in your face and obnoxious, as they should be. It's very expressive. Let's put it that way. The waltz is supposed to start out slowly and speed up each time it returns. He actually does that. I mean, he manages to convey that sense of increasing frenzy as the music goes on. The brass are nice and snide. You get those low belches and things that are very powerfully caught. It's very, very well done. So is the Rondo Burlesca. The Rondo Burlesca is very burlesque-y. Again, the tempo is swift. He only takes a little more than 12 minutes at it, which I think is just right. It's marvelous. You can be slower. You can be a little bit nastier, but they really manage to go at speed and snap and snarl the way they should. the central slow interlude isn't too sticky. It doesn't stop things dead. And when he gets to the stretto, the big part at the end, he does kind of a Leonard Bernstein, where you have the horn, the brass chords, jump, yum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da, it does that thing. He pulls on the brakes, sort of the way Leonard Bernstein did, before pushing forward ever faster with each episode. It's incredibly exciting. By the end of the movement, the orchestra, they're just flying along like a pack of demons. It's as if they can barely hold it together, but they do, which is the important thing. It's extraordinarily well done. It really is. About as well done as you'll ever hear it done. It really is. So, I think this is a pretty terrific performance. I really do. You may not like all of the interpretive decisions, and the urgency of it may be disconcerting, but my God, if I were there live, I would have been a basket case when it was over. And it was awfully impressive to hear it preserved here. I'm really impressed. This guy's the real deal. He's a fabulous conductor, and he's got the orchestra playing exceptionally well for him. So if they could only package it in a way that doesn't look like it's pulled out of a dumpster somewhere, we'd be in great shape. But that's okay. As long as the CD's all right and the music's okay, and you can download it. It's available on streaming, so you can listen to it that way and give it a shot, because I think you'll be really, really impressed. It's just the urgency and expressive immediacy of it was really, really gripping. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.